I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, brother. I really don't. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of guy. I would never, ever disrespect the game in that way, throw the ball at a referee. I've never done it before. I mean, that's just not even heard of in our game today. If you do that, you get kicked out the game. Like, that's not allowed, and I would never do such a thing. And, you know, to get a tech, it's crazy to me, but, you know, I take the good with the bad.
Certainly believable there. I think Westbrook knew what he was doing, Jason. Do you?
Why? Why do you think he knew what he was doing? It was a clear accident.
In the whole arena, that ball landed right on the ref's head.
He's throwing the ball to the referee, and he threw it a little hard, accidentally. You've never done that?
If cup in the whole room hit me in the head, I'd be like, you knew what you were doing.
Is he Tom Brady? Because he led the ref perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, seriously, like, the ref walked probably, 5 feet when Westbrook hit, when Westbrook threw the ball.
You think he knew what he was doing?
No, I don't think he knew. And he kind of lobbed, you know, it wasn't like a straightforward throw.
You know this, as players, he could have handed the ball. He could have had, but I defended Westbrook by saying this, that he threw the ball, the ref turned. At first, when Westbrook saw him, he was looking at him.
Was he, though?
Yeah, he was kind of, when he was walking away, he was kind of looking, then he turned his head. He threw the basket. I don't think it's intentional that he wanted to hit him in the head. Now, I did figure out that he got a call called on him before, and he wanted to kind of send a message.
Okay, my kids, we have a rule in the house, no slamming the doors. And the other day, one of the kids slammed the door because we were in an argument. And she said, I didn't know I slammed the door. I said, you never slam it in the morning when you know we're sleeping. You only do it when you're mad. There's a way. If he's scoring 28 and he's happy, he doesn't throw that ball. He rolls it to a ref. He hands it to...
You can bounce pass or something like that. I agree with Jimmy. I do think he was trying to send a little message.
A message. And
but not trying to hit
him. That's what but he knew what he was doing.
I don't know if he was trying to send a message. Colin, you played basketball. You all played basketball. You've never accidentally... But again, in practice, you never accidentally threw a ball and hit someone in the head. It happened.
In a game, with officials are sensitive now. Okay, now notice, too, who gave him the tech wasn't the one that got hit. It was another official. I would be in a game, and we'll be going back and forth, and I might throw the ball a little bit harder to an official or roll it at his foot instead of handing him the ball. So it does happen.
Remember when LeBron hit Spoelstra?
Oh, yeah.
Walked by him.
That was intentional. That was intentional.
Well, and remember, a couple weeks ago, Westbrook threw it in the direction of a referee in Portland. You know, so I think that played a role, too, in why people think he may have done it.
I think this is very predictable. Okay, this is driving to the arena every night now, knowing you got to score 35. Last night, got another technical. Last night, he took 12 threes. This is a young man who is feeling, I'm not correct, he is feeling the burden of getting in that Lexus every night, knowing I got to drop 36. Kobe, when he lost Shaq in between Gasol, he got very frustrated. He got more tees. Kobe had more temper tantrums. Westbrook's struggling with this burden.
Well, listen, if there's any truth to what you're saying, it proves your point that because if he's following this team, Enes Kanter, Steven Adams, his teammates are actually, I think, playing pretty well, and he should share some of that load more.
Jason, he took 12 threes last night.
Go look at Kanter and Steven Adams and what they've been doing. I think Adams is shooting like 70.
Always puts up.
But there's perimeter players are not supporting. That's the problem.
I don't know. I think some of them have been shooting a little bit better. Sabonis recently.
Do you think there's a little bit?
You think they're not playing as well as they could? I mean, this is what this team is. You got one star. No, you're a pretty good team.
He's missed 20 shots 4 times. The rest of the NBA, twice.
I think he could share the ball more.
They don't have scores on that team.
He could share the ball more.
Do you guys think, do you think the Durant thing's in his head a little?
Well, I think this is in his head. That players you want to dominate and you want to control. You want your own. But for 82 games on a team that's 6th in the Western Conference, it's a lot harder to go out there and get it done every night.
And it's wearing him
out. And it does wear you out.
It's the triple-double thing more than Durant.
To your point, people in Golden State have told me they think people are saying, oh, is Steph upset? They say Steph loves this because he doesn't have to worry now every night about getting 30, 35 and carrying it.
He likes being less of a star.